If you want to own a seven-figure business, we must be implementing this right now so that we don't get the objections of, I want to wait until January within our sales consultations. Look, the seven-figure business owners that I'm working with right now have already made these changes within their bricks and mortar facilities and also within their online businesses. This is something that you can use in your consultations, whether that's in person, over the phone, on Zoom. And also, as well, within your content, guys, you want to really be covering, okay, why people shouldn't be waiting until January, because that's going to help overcome limiting beliefs. And if you're doing sell by chat, if you're DMing people on social media or whatever that might be, is make sure that you add this question in. I'm going to cover a few points before I give you the question, so just buckle yourself in. But when we're initially doing this, whether you need to train yourself by watching this training, if you have a team who's implementing your sales, maybe it's an internal team, maybe you're working with virtual assistants to do sell by chat, you must spend some time to be able to train them on this because we don't want to get this, I want to wait until January, because as seven-figure business owners, we need to be continually driving new revenue and new sales, and we don't want to lose a month, and we don't want to wait for people to want to start in January because it will just affect their growth. And that's where the mindset really comes in. Okay. Firstly, you have to believe that you can grow within your health and fitness, within your life, within your business, within December. You don't want to lose a month of your life. Your team don't want to lose a month of their life. Life's too short to just like every single year in December put things off until January. And look, as we know, if we want something, we start today. You don't start in 5 days. You don't start in 5 weeks. You don't start in 5 months. If something's really important for you, you start today. And you know that as someone who's aspiring to have a seven-figure business. Okay. And the question that we need to ask, okay, within our sales scripts is, what result do you want to get in between now and Christmas? And that's where we have to adjust our sales scripts. We have to adjust the trainings that we are covering with our team so that they're identifying a clear goal that they want to hit before Christmas. So then we don't get that objection of, I want to wait until the new year. But you want to go deeper than this. You don't want to just ask the question and leave it. You want to ask, why is that important to them? Okay, another question you can start to ask if they don't give you a really, really solid goal is, what has happened previously in the late November, December period? And you know this, like within health and fitness, okay, people add weight in Australia. I think the average person adds about 2.2 kilos. So people eat worse, they drink worse. And so even if they don't move forward, we don't want to let our clients in fitness come back 2 to 3 kilos heavier in January, because that's just going to add anywhere from 3 to 7 weeks of extra training that they need to do just to get back to where they are today. But also in your business, like right now, if you're thinking, hey, I want to wait until January, I'm going to be really honest, you've already lost. Okay, because the best business owners are marketing throughout. They're marketing for Black Friday. They've got their December promotions ready. They're already starting to plan for what they do in January and February, which we've covered for the inner circle members, and we're going to continue to cover for the next couple of weeks. Because if you wait, if you switch off, you're just not going to be as successful as what you could be. But sometimes as well, you need to give people a reality check. If you're not getting like a good enough goal and a good enough reason why, is that's where coaching and consulting can come into play, where you can just start to tell them what's going to happen if they do wait until January, and that you care about them and that you really want them to overcome that, so they're not starting from behind the eight ball in January. And guys, you need to change your scripts on this. Okay. You need to change your scripts in sell by chat. You need to change your scripts within your consultation. Okay. And also, as well, I do recommend starting to adjust your content a little bit like this, where you're starting to tell people not to wait till January. How much that people start in January with their New Year's goals just aren't successful. And you guys can do research on ChatGPT or Google to get all the data on that. Okay, but then also as well, finally, guys, just don't forget the question. Okay, what result do you want to achieve between now and Christmas? Make sure you're utilizing that. Okay, that is the question to be able to get people to not say that I need to think about it or I will wait in January. But look, if someone does wait for whatever reason, if they want to start in January, make sure you get a down payment of at least a week of their membership. So, say if they're like, I want to start on January 10th, you can't overcome it. Just go, look, Jimmy, no worries. What we can do is get you locked in for training on January 10th. We'll just get your first week payment. That's just XYZ price. And then your next payment will come out on January the 17th, for example. So if people do wait, you want to get commitment. The way that people commit is by actually giving you money. And so there is always ways that you can overcome that and make sure that you get a committed client off the back. And guys, I do hope that this training helped you. All my trainings are helping you grow a seven-figure business. Look, even if you don't want to grow to seven figures, that's totally cool, because being able to implement these strategies that the very, very best business owners that I'm working with and also within my own business are doing to get more sales is just going to help you make a better business. It's going to help you reach your goals a lot easier and also a lot faster. Look, I'll see you guys on the next training. If you do have any questions or anything like that, you guys know where to find me. And I do have a few links below these trainings that you can go check out as well.